Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Coco. Today we're gonna talk about what they don't tell you about going natural. You know, when you watch all those videos, I'm going natural, you know where you're going, you got a plan, and they tell you everything's gonna be easy and it's just gonna happen like that. You're gonna have beautiful long hair. I'm telling you the truth, okay? Just stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing that they don't tell you when you go natural, they don't tell you how long it's gonna take. You know what I mean? Nobody knows how long going natural or whatever length you're looking for, how long it's gonna take you to get there. But the way they explain it, they make it seem like it's gonna happen tomorrow. If you buy these products, it'll happen tomorrow. No. When being natural, you have to take your time. It's gonna happen. And you just gotta be patient. Like, it will happen. I promise you it will, but it's gonna be rough. I'm telling you now, it's not gonna be beautiful, amazing butterflies as soon as you start, as soon as you cut your hair. It's not gonna happen. I thought once I cut my hair, I was just gonna have this beautiful, luscious, like Rapunzel hair just dripping down, and your girl had a breakdown after I cut my hair. Okay, it was a wrap. I didn't know that it was gonna be this painful once I cut my hair off. I had to cry it out, but what's done is done. So now I cut my hair years ago. I think that was like 2015 that I cut my hair. 15 I cut my hair, and I had a breakdown. I cut my hair the day of Christmas, and my family, they were all getting ready to go to the Tinker outlet to go shopping, and your girl was in the house. I didn't have a way to cover up my hair. I didn't know how to style it. I didn't know what to do. I felt like I looked like a boy. Like, it was a wrap. I wasn't going nowhere. Don't talk to me. Don't see me. Don't love me. Don't give me no compliments. I'm done. I'm over it. Okay? So that was transitioning. It's going to be hard. And it's not going to be fun unless you are somebody that transitions like all the way. Like, you don't cut your hair until your hair is like a certain length that you can manage it and that you can style it and you can be happy. But I knew if I did that, I would be straightening my hair all the time because I didn't like the way it looked curly to straight. Was not a look for me, so I wouldn't even do that. When I cut my hair, I just cut it like that. Once I cut my hair, I'm gonna get that. No, you gotta break down. So definitely be patient. Understand transitioning is going to be hard, but transitioning to beautiful hair, beautiful, curly, healthy hair. So it's gonna be hard, but it'll definitely be worth it, okay? So you have to be consistent as well. If you wanna have natural hair, you have to, they say have a regimen of like products that you use and do it consistently every 2 days or every 2 weeks you do this and every month you do this. I don't do that. I've never been the one to kind of use that regimen of a strict schedule because I'm spontaneous. I do it when I feel like it or when I feel like my hair needs it. If I feel like my hair is dirty after using so many products, I wash it. If I feel like my hair is feeling brittle and I really think that it needs to be deep conditioned or needs some protein or need some kind of help to give it some life, I do a deep condition. That's just how I do it. I don't do what they do. It's all up to you. If you're good with schedules and being on point and being on time with doing stuff like that, by all means, you go. So, protective styling. Protective styling is so important. It's so important, okay? It's so important. You have to protect your ends. So, right here, this is a protective style right now that I got going on. This little bun, my hair is wrapped up, protected. The ends are out right here for my little curly cues that are out, you know. Add a little bit zazzle to my hairstyle, but everything else is protected. This is a protective style that I use all the time. Braids, box braids, a wig or a weave, protective styling. That's all good. What else could you use for protective styling? You could do braids, buns, crochet braids, any kind of hairstyle that just protects your ends. Even a regular bun protects your ends. All that stuff is protective styling. You need to protect your ends. If your hair is always down and always out, it's gonna slowly start to break off continuously. So I think the best thing is to use protective styling. You don't have to do it all the time. Also, when you have these protective styles in your hair, you still have to put moisture back in your hair. You still have to oil your scalp, sis. If you got a wig on, when you take the wig off, you still have to oil your scalp. You're not exempt. You need to oil that scalp, okay? That's how it's gonna grow. If you wear wigs That's a great protective style. It looks good. You can be a baddie. You don't have to straighten your real hair. Get it done. I love it. But you still need to take care of your own hair. Because when you're done, you're still going to need your own hair. You're going to still have your own hair. Oil your scalp. Very, very important when you're doing protective styling. Oil that scalp. I know when I transitioned, I was like, oh my God, I want to give up. I want to get a perm. I'm over it. It's too much work. I can't deal. It doesn't look like the other girls. It's okay. Don't give up. Like, if you keep going, you keep trying, keep moisturizing your hair, keep washing your hair, keep deep conditioning your hair, keep trimming your hair. You need to trim your hair sometimes too. Trim it. You don't have to trim it all the time. I only trim my hair probably 2 to 3 times a year. I don't know how good that is, but I do what I want. So, period. I do it like 2 to 3 times a year, and I do it myself. You need to trim your hair. You need to take care of your hair. But don't give up. You're going to get there. Just take your time. Continue to nourish your hair and love your hair, and it will love you back. Also, it will get easier. I know, like, it's hard. You want to give up. But once you get to a certain length and you kind of get in the groove of what you like to use, it's going to get easier. When your hair gets to a certain length and you kind of know when your hair needs to be washed, it doesn't have to be every 2 weeks. It gets easier. I have not washed my hair in 2 weeks already. And my hair still looks good. It still looks really healthy. It's moisturized, no flakes, no nothing. Okay? It gets easier. And I'm a lazy natural at that. My hair was in that little swoop you guys seen from before, and now it's in a bun. Just in a couple days. It looks like a whole different style. Like, I put so much work into it. No, I just pulled those bangs back. Did my edges. It gets easier, I promise you. Just wait a little bit. Be easy. Relax a little bit. It'll work out. If you make a mistake, it is okay. Like, trust me, I've had some bald spots. I have ripped out my hair from box braids and weaves and all kinds of stuff. Your hair will grow back. It may not seem like it. It may seem like the end of the world. It'll grow back. It's hair. It's going to grow. It's going to continue to grow. You get a bald spot, let it grow back. So just take your time, moisturize the hair, put some castor oil on it. It'll grow back for you. You know what I mean? It's okay to make mistakes. Maybe your hair feels dry one day. Oh, this product made my hair feel dry. Don't use it no more. Moisturize your hair, try something else. Okay? Also, use what works. If something doesn't work and your hair definitely seems like it doesn't like it, don't use it anymore. If you started to use something that was like when you were permed and it worked for you, you can also try it now that you're natural and see if it works too. You know what I mean? Hair is still hair. Your hair still likes what it likes. So I definitely recommend, if there was something that your hair liked previously, you can definitely look into seeing if your hair will like it. Also, your hair will not grow overnight. It will take time, but it will grow. Just be relaxed, sis. It will happen. Chill. You need to be patient. It's not gonna happen tomorrow. It's not gonna happen today. But it might happen in 3 weeks. Just pay attention to your hair, because once it starts growing, and you start realizing certain milestones that you're able to do that you couldn't do before, it's gonna get you excited. You'll know that your hair is going the way it's supposed to. Are not going to be perfect. I know when you watch YouTubers, it kind of seems like they just have this perfect hair, and if you follow what they do, you'll have the perfect hair that they have. That's not how things work, you know what I mean? It's not going to be perfect. Everything that they use may not work for you. Even if they have the same hair type as you, that does not mean that you guys have to use the same products or that their products are going to work for you. You guys have the same hair type, but you don't have the same exact hair. You know what I mean? Your hair likes different stuff. It's like hair is different. Also, these natural people, they try to get you to buy all these expensive products with their codes and stuff like that. Just because they say that these things work, that does not mean that they use them. Just being clear, just being honest, telling you the real tea. They don't use all these products. They're trying to get some money off you paying for it. It doesn't mean it's going to work either. Why would I pay $165 for some shampoo and conditioner that we don't even know if it's going to work, when the one at the beauty supply store that costs $5 works perfectly, but this girl is saying that it works for me? You know what I mean? Don't fall for that stuff. All the products that I use, you can find them at a CVS, a Walgreens, a Walmart, Ulta, anywhere. You can find these products anywhere. And they work. Like high-end products. Don't waste your money buying these expensive products, especially if you haven't researched them. Definitely research any products that you're trying to buy that are extremely expensive. There's no product that's going to grow your hair overnight. There's no product that's going to grow your hair in 20 days. There's no product that's going to make your hair like down your back in like 5 seconds. That's not, when they make that, let me know. Because there's no thing like that. You just have to take your time, be patient, it will happen. It is okay to be lazy. I, for one, am a lazy natural. I do follow a lot of, like, I wouldn't say a regimen, but I have things that I do in my hair, products that I use in my hair. I have not used the same products the whole time that I've been natural. I've tried different things, and now I know what works for my hair now, but it took a lot of trial and error. It's gonna take time, but it's okay to be lazy. I know most people say, oh, wash your hair every 2 weeks. I don't do that. Some weeks, I may not feel like it. You know what I mean? It's okay to be lazy. Some days, I really don't even feel like doing my hair, so I will leave this hairstyle in for like 4 or 5 days. Just change the headband, you know, maybe change the shape of the bun. Some days I don't feel like wearing a scarf. I have a silk pillowcase. So I'm lazy because I don't feel like putting on a scarf, but my hair is still protected because I already have my pillowcase that's protecting me without me having to put on a scarf. So there's loopholes to being lazy in that. Alright guys, so the last thing that I'm going to let you know, and the last tip that I'm going to give you is that you got this. Just take your time, be patient, be careful, moisturize that hair, protect the hair, and you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you liked it. Give me any comments, like, share, and subscribe. I would love to have you. And it's been great telling you guys the tips and the real tea about going natural. Thank you. Come again to my channel. It's your girl Coco Bree, and I'm out.